म, त, स, nu, vu, so these are the reflexive pronouns. We call them as reflexive pronoun. This is first person singular, second person singular, third person singular, first person plural, second person plural, and third person plural. This can also be used for second person singular. This can be used for second person singular if given respect in formal situation.
Yep.
You don't know first person, second person, third person?
Yeah, I think I know. I'm so bad at
Okay.
terminology.
That's not going to help you because I'll tell you why. You cannot, I mean, I understand you are bad at it, but you must get good at it. I'll tell you why. We had one more student like this in previous batch who used to say the same thing. I don't give a shit about pronoun and subject pronoun and
No, it's not that I
reflexive
don't give a
pronoun.
shit. It's just that I'm just bad.
No, no, no. He used to, he first day he said that. I don't give a shit. I like to learn the language without these things. He told me also that he learned English without knowing what is prepositional. I said, okay, yeah, I agree. I also learned English like that. I don't know what is conjunction and subordinate conjunction in English. Yeah, I know. But the reason why I kind of emphasize on knowing these terms in French is because two reasons. First, we are trying to learn this language in very, very less time. Okay. That's one reason. Another reason is if you see now, if you study with us for one more month, you will see that nu will be used in four different ways. Nu is subject pronoun, nu is reflexive pronoun, nu is your phonotonic, nu is also your indirect object pronoun, nu is also your direct object pronoun. So it can be five things. Fine. Now, many
Fine.
times it will be positioned in such a similar way that you wouldn't know what is it unless you know what exactly it is being used as in that sentence. But if you don't know any of this, or you are one of those people, I'm not saying you are, that student that we had earlier who said, I don't give a damn about these things. I will just remember nu as nu. But nu can mean so many different things when it comes before, after, or something. So it's important to know the terms and the usage of terms so that, unfortunately, as I said, French is like that. Louis can mean two, three things. Nu can mean four, five things. So if you know these terms, then you know if Louis is coming before the verb, then it means indirect object pronouns. If Louis is coming after verb and preposition the, that means it is a phonotonic. Getting my point?
Okay, I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah. So everyone, this is not for him. This is for everyone. You guys know that, right? Did we study phonotonic here? We did, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Moi, toi, say. So we're gonna study direct object pronoun. Direct object pronoun are me, te, le, la, l apostrophe, nous, vous, and nous, vous, les. Okay. So this is direct object pronoun. Indirect object pronoun, me, te, lui, nous, vous, leur. Point is, see this thing. See this thing. It is this. What is this? Direct object pronoun. What is this? Indirect object pronoun. What is this here, Aishwarya? What is this mother?
Reflexive pronouns.
Yes. If you know these things, the names of these things, it is easy to distinguish. If you don't care about remembering the name, then yeah, welcome to the French confusion. You'll be like, what is what? I don't know. Ma is here, ma is there, ma is everywhere. I am done. I'm quitting. So my advice, not compulsion, is when we teach like this. Clarity, utmost clarity. What is this? Subject pronoun. What is this? Reflexive pronoun. Why there is a reflexive pronoun? Because we are conjugating a reflexive verb. And then what is this? Verb conjugation. Clear?
Yep.